silk press or lace? No, I'm not a hairstylist, but one thing about me, I'm gonna act like I got that license, okay? Now to my beautiful friends out there watching this, no, this is not an open appointment call, so do not try to book. Thank you. Now, challenge number one was definitely trying to braid my hair with nails. I don't like that. However, I got it done because it needed to be done. Next, it was on to wig customization. I wanted to do everything on that mannequin head before it got to me, so I made a thick paste so I can bleach the knots. This was my first time really putting some work in to bleach some knots. I really want to give it up to the wig. Like, this lace is impeccable. I actually got it from Amazon, and I'll have everything linked in my Amazon storefront. The important step is to neutralize that bleach out of your hair, please. And then we're gonna go in with some purple shampoo on the knots. I let it sit for like 10 minutes. I like silicone mix. Some of y'all don't like it. You don't have to like it. I love it. Then it was time to pluck. I did this, like, I don't know what this method is, but you know, it looks good, and that's all that matters. I feel like I seen somebody on TikTok doing this, but I also pulled some hair out the front so it can give a little bit more of a realistic hairline. It's time to style. We're gonna use some heat protectant. I don't use that on my real hair, which is why I look the way that it do now, but you know what? That's cool. A little cheese silk infusion. I flat iron the hair out, or blow dry it, then flat iron it. And then we're gonna get into styling because I wanted to curl it on the mannequin like when I was laying everything down. I do not use a wax stick anymore. I feel like that makes my installs too waxy, stiff, and like it don't move, and I want my stuff to move. I am a layering girl, so I did a couple light layers. I wish I would have did some heavier ones because the curls would have lasted longer. I also kind of wish I did not do the curls on a mannequin head. However, it's done. So now the method is curl, hairspray, clip, hairspray. From Kenra 18 to Kenra 25. Okay, back to my natural hair. We're gonna serumize it and get into them parts. Now, back up a little bit, I can't lie. Now lock in, because this part is important. You wanna make sure all your edges are back. I'm a ball cap method girl through and through. I feel like it makes the installs look super duper natural. I also wanted to sew down just that amount of ball cap that I needed because I was doing a closure wig. Everything else is so unnecessary, and I feel like I can feel it on my head. Now, usually when I'm lazy, I don't do glue, I do spray, but I'm doing 3 light layers of glue, letting it dry clear, and I'm using the cool setting to dry it, and it's time to stick that bad boy on. I forgot to put makeup. And that's the point of no return because that wig is on now. I still went ahead and put a little bit of makeup on the lace, cut the little excess tabs away, and then like glued it down for real, stuck it with some spray. This also helps the melt even better. Now, I like to use a little tiny headband to lay my lace, if y'all can't tell. I think it's more efficient than using a huge band. I can't lie, at this point I was getting super duper critical. I felt like it was not giving real, so I had to pluck it some more. Just did some minor adjustments here and there, and honestly, I feel like it came out so good. This is only maybe like the 4th wig I've ever put on, so don't ever play.